Good morning. I've heard the last little while a few comments about Emmo's customer service. So Emmo's head office, their flagship store is on Spadina. That's where it all originated about 10 years ago, about 12 years ago now, I think. And then they have their warehouse in Mississauga. So these are the two 100% owned Emmo stores, I guess you could call it. Anything other than that are dealers like myself. We're not franchise, but we're suppliers of Emmo's product. And so I've heard quite a few complaints about their customer service at both of these places. So I wanted to explain that and give my opinion on it. And the first thing I tell customers is that regardless of customer service or what employee you might get that day, it doesn't take away from the quality and the quality and integrity of the product. I know Fang. A quick story about Fang. When I started in 2017, I put in an order of 30 bikes. He personally came to Sutton and assured, helped and made sure that everything went well. And I can't tell you how much that means. And maybe that's the basis of my whole relationship with Emmo. I love Emmo. They are so good to me. They get back to me quickly. Parts, they're so good to me. And so I apologize if, on behalf of them, if anybody has gotten a not so great experience with them. I will say this, I do think that it can be cultural is one thing. I find that they're very to the point, and that's not a bad thing. They're very, very busy. They are very busy, so sometimes you miss some of the handling of customer service. It gets missed just because of time crunches, and also when you are dealing with an owner like myself, or you're dealing with an employee, it doesn't matter what retail store you're at, if it's Walmart or what, you're going to get a little bit different service when it comes from an employee because they're not as invested into the product. They're not as invested into that company. So that shows sometimes. And again, it doesn't matter what company it is, you're gonna get different service when you're talking to me as an owner. And if you were talking to Fang, you would get a different, a different impression as well. So, and then sometimes what customers want is not always feasible. I can tell you, I do my very, very best, but I have not made every single customer happy because I just wasn't able to attain their expectations. So a bit of a rambling video, but it also clarifies, who is Emmo, where are their two own stores, and at the end of the day, if you want a little bit more personal service, look to your local dealer, or of course, look to me. I'm all across Ontario, and any feedback, any more questions, love it. Thanks.